55. And listen, to my other cousin who I was supposed to call to tell a story about why the TV got dropped on somebody. Hey, you damn sure don't want to miss that. So you know how I do. Once I open up a door, I'll take off. Please don't let me forget to give y'all that story. That's some funny ass shit. Drop the TV from the third floor on somebody's head, man. Who the fuck you make that mad? Let me know when you right over there, man. You not ready yet? Go ahead and do what you do. You got time. All that. I think that's what you. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I need.
That's gonna be the disability game.
Yeah. You got that right, man. Ain't taking no chances out here. You good? Go ahead. I know. Because it's a system. You got to respect the process. Is that some good cuss? Give me some bad cuss. We about to find out in a minute. We about to find out in a minute. Hey, I'm going to tell you. And it's another reason why I don't like head colds and shit, because you need your head to get high. You can't get high, your shit all congested with stuff. It's like you smoking for nothing. So I've been waiting to be able to smell stuff again. Yes. I don't smoke nothing but good, man. And I ain't even no smoker. Them just for bragging rights. I don't smoke like I used to. Like, used to smoke mad blunts. Got a lot of people smoking for the first time fucking with me, and they think it's strange as hell to hear me talk like that, and I respect that. I get it. They thought the moments was gonna last forever. I did too. Kinda. Sorta. Yeah. I'll be glad when SC step their game up, man. Go ahead and fully legalize this thing and stop playing, man. Good times are ahead of us in that regard. It ain't gonna stop people from smoking, and never did. You know, when they do that, I just look at it like when they lock somebody up, but they come to find out 20 years later they didn't do the crime, and it ain't no real apology or no shit like that. That's how I look at it. Motherfuckers don't want to be wrong. Like, it's something about saying that we was wrong. They will not do that shit. I don't understand that. And it's crazy because they want you to tell them the truth, though. They want you to tell them the truth. What's your name? What's your government? Where you going? Where you coming from? And judges get mad as hell if they catch you in lie in court, man. Bro, it's like wasting my time in here playing games. He's in the courthouse, and one of them old school judges, he had a whole bunch of people caught up with drugs and shit. So he asked everybody, is you gonna pass the drug test? After they did all that lying, and then they even lie, and you could look at a motherfucker and be like, you look like you just got finished smoking crack. And you about to sit up here in front of this man and lie like that, and then go take the drug test, and then when they come back with the results, he add more time to your sentence. But we gotta tell the truth. Women want men to tell the truth. Men want women to tell the truth. Somebody lying. Somebody always lying, directly or indirectly. So what's the real truth? What's satisfactory enough for you? I've always been curious about that. Motherfucker say, tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what I want to know. What you want to know? What's the truth? You know what I mean? What is the truth? I could be nervous and tell a lie by accident. She gonna stick to that. You gonna hold that accident over my head. You never know. People wanna ask people questions when they ain't in their right mind. Y'all take this shit too seriously, man. People make mistakes. You know, nobody all this out here. Ain't nobody fucks out here. I'm waiting for her to come back one more time, man, and then we ready to go. I'm just trying to talk to y'all while we wait so we can get this show cracking. I can't wait to tell this story. You know how I do. Yes, sir. Got some music playing for you in the background, though, while I got y'all on hold. So what's good, man? Y'all dealing with this funny ass weather. I'm not complaining though, because I asked for it. It's gonna be what? 3 days, it's gonna be below freezing, and then it's gonna warm back up on us again. I'd rather just have the rain. If it's gonna do that, I'd rather for it to be 70 and just raining than go back down to 30 degrees and shit. Man, did you enjoy yourself at the beach or not? What are you talking about? And Cuzzo, definitely shoot me that address, man. I'll be down your way a lot. You don't even know. Not the proverbial. The proverbial wine glass.
Okay.
The two people over here, facts. I'm staying liquidated. I drink some. I'm on that emergency. Hey yo, the 3 people over here, why y'all not talking? Where y'all at? Say something. You got a whole screen right there. Talk to your boy. I see you. I see you with the eyeball. Who is that?
All right, I'm back.
All right. She's back. Give her 5.
Yeah.
You know how the ladies do. Give her 5. Get adjusted to being back.
I need 5 minutes. I'm good. What's good?
Oh, is that right?
I'm
all right.
good. Good.
Okay. Ready on then. Those are donations to my GoFundMe.
Do we have some donations?
I can't tell because I can't look. I'm getting notifications though. I appreciate that. So, speaking of, first let me, Big Bass, K Anonymous in the building. This is the Real Rap Talk podcast. Salute everybody. We back, man. We back. I didn't get the chance to shoot the show yesterday because I was feeling like shit. Like on the real, like all this was just draining, man, and I ain't sleep good, so I wasn't where I wanted to be out here talking to y'all. I figured I push the bar and go ahead and take my herbs and get my black seed in me and drink my tea and do everything I need to do to be here today. I'm feeling much better. Word, that's what's up. That's what's up. So the GoFundMe invitations that I sent out, the notifications that I sent out. I didn't send them out to everybody, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, go on my page. And we've been speaking about the project that we're working on, and we have to get donations. Okay, we have to take donations to it's not for us, it's for the project. But we have to show that we're able to raise money, raise funds in order to gain some funding from other people. So if you can be instrumental in helping us with that, $1, $2, look, whatever you can give. It's for a good cause, man. We're doing some big things in the community. I'm not trying to tell you how to invest your money, but if you could donate. You're going to see the end results, hopefully, before it get cold again. That's my aim. We have some processes that we have to go through. So it's probably about, I want to say, one, two more things actually three. It's actually three more things we have to do before we start breaking ground on building the center, the event center that we're working on building, man. So any donations would be thankful. You know what I mean?
Yes, please donate.
Like,
share, and subscribe. Make sure you check us out. We're doing some big things.
It's like this here. It's gonna be big. It's big, man. I mean, like, I don't know how to sell it to you outside of just trust me. It's gonna be big and it's gonna happen. And you're gonna want to be a part of it. You're gonna want to be a part of it, either on the strength of you knowing me or just having access to what we gonna be providing and offering. You know what I mean? I got a lot of bases covered to make sure we have a good time, man. We in our elder years and we can't party with them young people. And you know what I mean? Sometimes we just want to go to a place where we're safe. It's classy. We can enjoy ourselves. Or how the young folks say, we can turn up and get lit. And you know what I mean? I know the city is crowded, so you need somewhere else to go to. I got you, man. Donate some money to that. Because the quicker we get funding, the quicker it's up and running, and the quicker I ain't got to talk about it no more. How about that? Yeah, I'm going to show you rather than tell you. You know what I mean? Be a part of that. That's big. And it's a tax write-off.
Absolutely. Any donation that you make. So even if you supported other causes in the past, it's a tax write-off. Absolutely.
You should already know.
If you drop clothes off at the Goodwill, get a receipt.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a tax write-off.
We was talking about the difference between being poor and being rich, and how we think being flashy and dressed up and all of that is supposed to signify that you got something, right? And it doesn't. That's an old myth. It's all game. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people who was born into that lifestyle, so they got to keep that up. We call it upkeep. You got to keep yourself up, right? There are people who see people like that or be around. You ain't close that thing, man. What the hell?
Oh.
Hold up for a second.
We have an intruder.
Yeah, man, getting that free advertisement for the Nat Coalition.
The mosquito union.
You know, one of them fly up my nose while I'm on my line. I'm knocking all this shit over.
I'm going to die.
If one of them fly in my mouth while I'm talking, I'm knocking all this shit over, man.
What you not get
Shit.
How is that gonna help you?
Man,
with the
look, it's going down up in here.
Ain't nobody gonna know what happened.
But look, let me get back to this, yo. So it ain't even about that. It's about, I don't know, if you're on the business side of the game and you run your business, if you pick the right business that's going to sustain, like a lot of businesses still have, outside of cheaper labor and leaving the country and shit. If you got a good business, man, and you're able to sustain, and you know what's really important. You know what I mean? There are just people out here who ain't never had shit, and they think being flashy and keeping up with the Joneses is a way of telling everybody else I ain't broke no more. But in reality, you are. Because ain't none of that shit free you buying. Like, you become a slave to industry when you have to keep up that lifestyle, man. Think about that shit. It ain't saying don't have nothing nice, but don't be out here fronting, living outside of your means, trying to pretend like you doing something and you not. And my people have a habit of doing this. It ain't just my people. It's a lot of people out here broke than a motherfucker. But it don't look like that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers out here with boats and shiny trucks and shit. And them motherfuckers 2 hot dogs away from being at the motherfucking soup kitchen. You know what I mean? Stop it. Stop it. Especially if you over 30. You was not supposed to be out here trying to do that young shit. You know what I mean? By 30, I think you should at least be in your own. Now, I ain't trying to put the pressure on the people. This is just my opinion. By 30, I think you should have your own crib. All right? By 30, I think you should at least be working on your own crib. Because you think them next 10 years, man, you're going to be 40. 10 years after that, you're going to be 50. You're going to be looking back like, yo, what the hell was I doing? What was I doing? And it comes quick, y'all. We ain't getting them years back, man. We ain't getting them years back. You're not a person that lives your life strategically and you just do whatever the hell you want to and that's your MO. I understand. But if you somebody that's trying to have shit and do shit the right way, man, it's a process to all of this. And as you can see, they keep changing the game. Like, feel me, the game ain't the same as it was, I want to say 10 years ago. It ain't the same no more. So it's like they keep switching shit up, man, and you got to restructure and learn some things, or you do what most people do. You get complacent and comfortable with what you have, so you stay there until you die. I ain't never want to be in that position, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stagnated. Like, I ain't going no forward. I ain't pushing the ball or none of that. You know what I mean? I'm going to just stay right here and do this. Always look to upgrade and always look to do things better than I did before. You know what I mean? I think that's important in this competitive style we live in. But keeping up with the Joneses and shit, I ain't cuz. I know it may sound like a contradiction, but it's not. It's not. So, man, what you got for me before I get into my shit? I was just trying to give you your 5 minutes over here, man. I did it to give you your 5 minutes, man.
What you mean? What I got for you?
You told me you had something for the show tonight. What do you mean what I mean? What you mean? Shit. We ain't on the same page right now. What you mean what I mean?
I can't believe you had me watch Crackheads Gone Wild, man. I'm not. That was upsetting to me.
Yeah, but they changed the name, right? But I remember this shit being crackheads going wild. On YouTube, it's called Crack House. Crack House. If you ain't never seen that classic underground DVD, they got it on YouTube. But it's called Crack House on YouTube.
That shit was crazy. Man, the way they lived.
They would live the way they live. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is still living like that.
That's what I said.
Oh, I asked you, lived.
The way they live is ridiculous.
So no, you don't have nothing for me, man.
I'm rolling with it tonight.
MC running with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the story now. I ain't even gonna wait, y'all. I wish I had a way to contact my cousin. I was supposed to holler at her yesterday. So forgive me if I get some wrong to this story, but because I was there, I'm just recollect.
Are you gonna call? Are we having a phone game?
Nah, I'm not gonna call because if I don't get it, then what?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
right. Well, go ahead.
So listen, right? I'm gonna guess my age at this particular time. I was, I want to say 17, maybe 18 at the most. And my projects is like a long building, like a long 3-story building. And then there's one that shoots across, and then there's another one like a letter A. All right. So boom. It's probably, I ain't even gonna guess on the time, but I know it was nighttime. We was out, there was a bunch of us standing outside just talking. And I think we smoking a blunt, chopping it up, being goofy, whatever, right? Peace, God. And yo, we heard this loud ass motherfucking explosion. And you know, with the projects being that close to each other, it echoed like a real bomb, right? So motherfuckers, everybody reacted to this shit. There's a whole crowd of us out here. Yo, somebody dropped one of them big ass TVs, and we ain't talking about a flat screen, one of them box TVs on somebody's head from the 3rd floor window. Straight, no chaser. Boom. Boom. Now, that's all I can give you because the person that I need to tell the story as to why. Like, I'm just now finding out. My cousin was like, yo, that was her baby daddy. I don't remember that. We was high. I don't remember the judge. But fuck that. Just understand, a whole TV on somebody's head from a 3rd floor window. You know how mad you gotta be at a motherfucker if they did that shit on purpose? Like, they was literally trying to catch a body, yo. And the sound that shit made, like, come on, man. It blew everybody high. I know that for a fact. I know it blew my high. But these are the things that I remember about that night. I don't know what they did. Yo, my black looked like it just exploded.
That's crazy as hell.
I had hit my cousin up to ask her because I knew she was out there. And she was like, yo, what the fuck made you think about that shit? And I'm like, because I was there. And she was like, yo, yeah, that was my baby daddy. So I'm like, oh, what? I didn't even know that shit. That shit was personal. I don't even remember who the dude was. But I get her on here to tell that story, man. I just wanted to throw that shit out there because it was on my mind for a whole week. I've been laughing about some shit. That's some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, that shit sound crazy as hell. So imagine the pain. Did he die?
Nah.
He survived?
Yeah, he survived. Was he ever the same? Probably not.
That's some major head trauma. How big the TVs was back then. What year did you say this was? Or you didn't?
I didn't. I just said I was either 17 or 18 when it happened.
TVs were big and bulky back then. Like,
and matter of fact, I hope it was a TV that wasn't working. Because imagine if that was the main TV. You know what I mean? What if that was your main TV?
Now you ain't got right.
Now you ain't got no TV and shit out here being goofy with your goofy ass. Dropping TVs on motherfuckers and shit.
But that's some shit to say, like, I dropped the TV on a motherfucker.
Yeah, even if you was if you got locked up and motherfuckers be like, yo, why you in here? And I dropped the TV on the motherfucker head. Like, what? You did what? Come on, man.
How the fuck you do this shit?
Come on, man. Why the fuck you do that shit? I bet you would have been a nigga like, but was it working? Because niggas ain't getting, we was poor then. Niggas ain't giving out, dropping no working TVs on nobody head, man.
Right.
Unless you had multiples and you could afford to do that. Or you was just that fucking mad. You didn't care. It could have been that nigga TV. Maybe that's how she was getting rid of kicking the nigga out the crib.
That's
hey,
great.
what if it wasn't done on purpose? What if it was just perfect timing? That a motherfucker head was right there.
Yeah, but why was they?
I don't know. That's why I need her, man. That's why I need her I'm gonna get her on here the next time we shoot, man. Because I
have so many questions.
I do too. And I'm quite sure
trying to be cool and like had a TV in the window, like
nah, because that was the kitchen window. I know that for a fact. That was the kitchen window they dropped that motherfucker out of. And that's funny because now that I'm thinking about like that time period, I can remember the people just hanging out of their windows.
Right.
While things are going on outside, you know what I mean?
Right.
Talking to people, having whole conversations on not necessarily Romeo and Juliet shit, but just being outside and you looking up the whole time and looking around you to watch your back while you having a conversation with a motherfucker up on the third floor, man. Things that we take for granted, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She sounds crazy.
Yeah. The Vineland was a definitely a crazy place to be living at. You know what I'm saying? Imagine being in your crib, minding your own business. There's another story. Now, here's when I can tell you some shit. And the funny thing, like, you'll hear people saying like 5-0 throughout the projects. You already know Popo coming. So either you go outside or you look to see what's going on first, right? So this particular day, I just hear a lot of commotion because my window is like facing the parking lot. So I always got all the action, you know what I mean, coming in and out of my projects. And I hear a whole bunch of commotion going on outside. I look out the window, I see the police jumping on people's cars with his gun drawn, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck going on out here, yo? And I look out the window, man. The funny shit is they had police dogs, right? Fucking with somebody in the projects. Drug shit, right? But they had dogs too. So them niggas had like pit bulls, and you know, the cops had the German Shepherds, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it wasn't looking good for them police dogs because the cops was scared they got themselves. So they jumped up on people's cars with their guns drawn, like, I'm about to shoot this motherfucking punk ass police dogs. Don't even want no smoke with them. And I'm sitting up here like, yo, you out here trying to arrest the motherfucker. You brought dogs, but your punk ass dogs can't do nothing with these dogs. And it just, the scene, man, like that shit look funny as hell to see that, right? And the motherfucker got the guns out, and I'm sitting up here like, that's what y'all ass get. This ain't to all police. These are to the police from my neighborhood, and there's a special motherfucking reason why I'm saying this shit. They fuck with people. So sometimes you want to see a little get back. Not nothing major. This was nothing where I don't think nobody was really gonna get hurt or no shit like that. So I could speak on this as an adult, right? But it was funny as hell to see that shit. Like the table turned. Nigga, you brought dogs. Why your dogs can't fuck they dogs up? They police too. You got your guns drawn out. You standing up on somebody's car, being disrespectful as hell because you scared. And you got your gun out. And I was thinking to myself, if I was the niggas who they was, because they wasn't even focusing, I took off running. I'd have been gone. I'd have been gone because they was not, for I want to say a good 2-3 minutes, they was not focusing on them, even though they was technically caught already. But nigga, I took off, nigga. You know what I mean? Let's play this game all the way out. But I get it though. Shit happens, man. But them some of the memories that I had from being in that window or being on that block or being in them projects, especially when they get hot. Oh, that rhyme. I'm nice. You heard it. You heard it. Yo, this motherfucker be cutting off now. I don't like that. Now I gotta pay attention to the time to get my information. So look, there's a few jewels I want to drop. We can either build on this or we don't have to. It don't matter. I'm gonna speak my piece anyway. My biggest mistake in life, or should I say mistakes with an S, was getting into a foxhole with people that was afraid to bust guns. I'm elaborating on that if you don't know what I mean. I make accords with people from just the lifestyle that I come from. You meet somebody, motherfuckers say who they are, you say who you are. Either they know you or they about to get to know you, right? And, you know, you start seeing qualities in the person that look familiar. So you hoping, this is when you start hoping that you right as far as your judgment on who this person is, right? And, you know, I don't try to, like, I know a punk when I see a punk, and we probably like, I hang with you, but I'm not gonna be nowhere where hopefully some shit go down, nigga, and I might need you. You know what I mean? I never try to put myself in them situations with people like that. But if you a dude and you claim to be thorough, and we somewhere and something pop off and you don't hold up your end of the bargain, that's what I'm talking about. I made the mistake of thinking dudes who was who they said they was throughout my whole life, though. And let me tell you the gift and the curse of that. I'm going to give you a chance to show me who and what you are. Hopefully it don't cost nobody their life or no shit like that. I mean, like I said, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm capable of. You mean? I trust my skills and my judgment. But when it comes to other people, you never know. And that's just the chances that we take. Now, I don't take none of this shit back. Like, I can't actually go back and pinpoint a time where I'm going to just have a regret on the strength of I learned from all of the mistakes that I made. But it's a lot of dudes who pretend to be something that they're not. And I don't know why they do that shit when they get around me. Because I'm going to put your ass in a position where you're going to have to show me, dog. I'm going to take you somewhere and, nigga, you better not flinch. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. You can pop all that all you want to. When we go, we're going to find out who you are. You know what I mean? By the way you react and how you handle situations accordingly. And it's a lot of dudes out here faking, and they doing it with women too. Oh, I'm this nigga and I'm that nigga. Oh, you must don't know him, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know, all that shit go out the window, man. Stop lying to these motherfucking women. Stop lying to me. Stop lying to other people. Be who you are. Be what you are. You know what I mean? This is the society of that as we could build on this little Nas X situation. Do you know about that?
No.
So apparently, boy got a video out on some satanic shit.
Oh, I saw something on it, but I didn't read it or look into it. So
Come on now, you gonna ask me?
Yeah,
you gonna ask me? Your job? Word?
Well, what do you know about it?
I'm pulling it all down, man, because you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. You don't be there waiting for me to do shit. So it says something about some Satan shoes. Now, the only reason why I'm talking about it, I ain't seen it. I just saw somebody post. As a matter of fact, I saw a couple of posts judging this brother and what his Instagram post said about the situation. And somebody said something about a cry for help. And all right, once again, we cover mental health issues on the Real Rap Talk podcast.
Oh no, wait. So it's Satan shoes featuring a bronze pentagram, an inverted cross, and a drop of real human blood.
Okay.
And it's featured by Nike. It's
Thank
Nike
you.
shoes. You're welcome.
This young man is 21 years old, first of all. And he's gay. If you don't understand that lifestyle, that mentality, then it ain't for you. You know what I mean? If you just want to talk about somebody's overall mind state for something that they did, then you got to look at the shit as a whole. Is it a gimmick? I mean, a lot of times we fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Somebody always trying to scam or get you to believe something that's not true. You know what I mean? They out here. So let's not act like that doesn't exist. And let's not act like we're always right. Because you don't know. I'm quite sure it's been plenty. Hell, we thought Tupac was still alive. Right? I ain't the only one. You know what I mean? Where y'all at? Y'all motherfuckers thought Tupac was still alive. There's some people still thinking Tupac is still alive. Motherfuckers thought Elvis was living for a long time. Not accepting that man's fate. But the brother's only 21 years old on paper. The people be lying about their age in the industry. It's part of what we do. But anyway, I don't understand what the problem is because y'all opened up Pandora's box with this internet shit, right? Certain things were sacred even if it was unholy, right? Y'all threw all that shit out the window. Should nobody really be complaining about shit because y'all asked for this. If you didn't do nothing to stop it when you knew it was happening, then you asked for this. Don't judge a motherfucker. Don't say shit. You asked for this. Y'all opened up Pandora's box. Y'all allowed this to be. So whatever goes, man. And I'm gonna tell you what it reminds me of when I remember the stories that they used to tell us about hell, right? How, this is gonna be happening, and even as a kid, just playing around with the idea of what it would be like, right? Okay, we're here. We're here. Ultimate sin. Ultimate motherfucking sins being committed, man. That's why a lot of things that was considered holy and sacred don't exist no more. You got some people out here still fighting for a cause, trying to keep things going, but when it comes to the numbers game, we losing like a motherfucker. We losing. So you just got to deal with that shit, man. You got to accept It is for what it is. I ain't saying you got to like it, but you're gonna be seeing all kind of crazy shit. Motherfuckers is not stopping. Everybody is trying to do, like, you got these mass killings again. Again, we done had 2 that we know of, right? And you gotta ask yourself, why the fuck we back here again? Didn't we cover this shit? Why does this shit keep happening? If you ain't up on the gun law shit, man, then you don't understand that they trying to get rid of assault weapons, period. I think that's the first stage. But what I think is a badass example for that is when I see the police, not with a police issued weapon, but some personal shit that they bought and took out the trunk. That's they shit. And it's a fucking assault weapon. Why would people want to get their shit up if that's the guns that they know that they gonna be up against? Don't tread on me, nigga. Pry my motherfucking gun from my cold dead hands, nigga. Come on, man, act like you don't know what the fuck people y'all done created that's out here. There's motherfuckers out here that love their guns. And I respect that. I understand that.
More than their wife.
Hey, some motherfuckers out here that love their guns, man. They love their freedoms. And they will die for them shits. These same kids that you want to go over there and go fight some shit because your ass won't go, though. Sending the wrong message. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't trying to hear that shit here. So I was reading comments. The comments are, that's where the meat and potatoes is at, man. Read the comments. People ain't playing, man. They ain't giving a guns, y'all. I don't give a fuck what. Like, this is kind of like the war on drugs to me. There's no war on drugs. It doesn't exist. That's just some shit that they use to keep taking your fucking money and throwing it in a guy, whatever they got going on. No way to get for your paper. This war on assault rifles and these incidents that's happening, here's what I'm at with it. If this is not a drill and real people actually died, my condolences to the families. But these motherfuckers is so tricky, and they have this now. And you can't guarantee that this is some real shit. You know what I mean? Like all of these things that people keep throwing up in our faces. I try to go back to the newspaper days like, yo, did the news really have this much shock value as how it does now? Because I don't know. I think only older heads will understand where I'm coming from with this. Like, you would hear about something like maybe a plant exploded or some shit. And you'll be like, damn. Or, I mean, it's a car wreck down there every day, so it ain't a whole lot going on with that, but you hate to see people lose their lives, especially kids. You know what I mean? But innocent people, period. Drunk drivers and shit, doing some shit, killing a whole fucking family on their way to Disney World or some shit. But this mass killing shit, right? If there are any older people on here, older than me, that can help me answer this question, was this a common thing in the 70s and the 80s? Because I don't think it was. I don't recall no major shit like this happening. And it happens a lot now. Almost like clockwork. And it's always the timing of the events. I don't know if that's careful planning on the people that's executing these things or it's the government. Take a pick, either way it goes. This is some evil shit on some evil shit. I don't know. I hope it ain't real. I hope it is drills. These motherfuckers want motherfuckers to not use assault weapons. I kind of get it. And I don't want to have big guns and shit. Like, I get that. I'm on the fence with that. I'm like 50-50 on that. Like I said, my condolences go out to if this is real, like the shit that happened in Florida, the shit that happened in Vegas. What I don't understand is how these masks outside, and then Charleston. I went down there. I went down there to the church.
Yeah, that was great.
I was spiritually drawn to that church for some reason. But we covered shit like that on a different episode. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on the assault weapon thing, man. If people are going out here and killing people for whatever reason, the way they're doing it like that, and these thugs that don't want to fight a motherfucker, that want to drive past their baby mama house and because they wasn't invited to the birthday party, they shooting everybody. That's where the 50 is for that shit. Like, I think about that bullshit. Dudes in their feelings doing stupid shit like that and shooting 3-year-old babies and 80-year-old grandmoms and shit. Now, when it comes to that, I'm all for that shit. But if it's too deep, arm us Americans for some bullshit, then yeah, my 50 is like, nigga, I'm with the fuck you squad. Nah, we ain't doing that. Cause that just says that y'all got something up y'all sleeve. Shit. And you want the upper hand. And then I'm like, hold up. I thought y'all said y'all was trying to get rid of the police force and defund the police and shit. That shit was a bunch of bullshit. They ain't defund the police. If anything, they got more money. They got more money. Go do your homework. They got more money. They ain't defund them, man. I don't even know who put that bullshit rumor out there that they was going to defund the police. Then you had the shit that happened at the Capitol. See, I'm trying to leave this shit alone. I'm giving you examples, nigga. Somebody got something up their sleeve. Because this shit is happening like once a month. Or if not, recently, twice a month? Was it twice this month?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody got a plan, man. And they don't want you to have no weapons. Assault weapons. So, I don't know. Gun owners, do your thug thizzle, man. I hope it balances itself out.
Not to go back or anything, but
Nah,
that's actually Nike, not Nike shoe. Nike suing. They said the checks on his shoe ain't real.
Nike does not endorse. I'm looking at it. It says Nike does not endorse. Yeah.
No, Nike don't endorse. And I just seen the Twitter post that he talking about people mad. Stay mad.
Mm-hmm.
666 pairs and a Bible referencing an angel fell from heaven. Crazy. It's crazy when people get so overworked about, like, let the boy make his money. Damn.
You know,
you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna make money. Stop trying to.
And at the end of the day, that's where we're at. Money. Attention. Yo, who in the fuck is cut? I'm just now realizing, yo, motherfuckers is, and it got louder. Yeah, who the fuck is cutting trees in the dark?
The person from over there.
My peoples?
Yeah, I think that's them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Because I heard the chainsaw earlier today, but that was across the street. They was cutting some small shit. And I'm just now, that we ain't had that, man, I'm going to have to go back and watch the footage because I ain't tripping. That shit just got loud.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell come out?
Like they done moved.
Who the hell come out at night to cut trees? Was it already going on like that?
How can they see? Yeah, they were.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Maybe because ever since we've been out here.
Maybe because it's dark.
It's because you focus, man.
I mean, it's loud. Like, it sounds like that shit getting closer. Fucking Jason out this motherfucker.
Not Jason.
So, I think people should study the law because that's the real fight. Technicalities don't happen often. Imagine that. A lot of unfairness that a lot of people feel they don't know the law. You go to court, you already got the mentality that you're not going to win unless you get a technicality in, you know what I mean, in your pocket. You got the big joker. You feel me? That's what a technicality is. You know, if you got a big joker in your pocket, nigga, you about to fuck somebody. Somebody about to be set back. You know what I mean?
Somebody.
But we don't know the law. And I think that's strange that outside of going to school, and I spoke about this before, the law library being in jail. Who the fuck want to go to jail after learning law? We can learn it out here. You ain't gotta necessarily go to law school to know the law. If you deal with people and if you deal with lawyers, you gonna learn some law. You know what I mean? But people need to know laws. Everything that we deal with is a fucking law for this shit. And I don't even understand why is that not our primary focus. You deal with the law. You hope to never happen to have any type of interaction with the law. Speeding tickets, seatbelts, jaywalking. I don't give a fuck what it is.
I ain't never got a jaywalking.
Just saying though.
I better not never get a jaywalking.
People look at, oh man, I got a ticket today. That shit fucked up my whole life and shit. And
not your life.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm just saying. People,
ain't this shit like $25, man? Chill out.
Just saying though, it throw their whole nigga probably was gonna go see his girl or something, and it ruined everything. Like I don't even feel like a whole person right now because I got a seatbelt ticket or some shit, man. Motherfuckers be getting mad over crazy shit.
That's true.
But learn laws. Especially with this thing. You got all of these things, man, the research shit. And people are doing it. But learn laws. Learn the laws. Put the laws out there, man. Learn something. Find some of them old laws. Put us up on some of these new laws. We need, I know there are people who make a living doing this, and then there's people who do pro bono shit. But once again, you don't want to be in no criminal situation and have to learn the law. You just want to know what the laws are.
Right.
So you will know what not to do. And that's how I look at the shit. Like, if we really gave a fuck about crime, why don't we know the laws? Just because you say robbing somebody is bad, let's up it one. The stand your ground. Ain't nobody know about that shit until Right. I'm quite sure there was some
Florida do that.
But I'm saying, I'm quite sure there are others who actually knew this shit, but it wasn't on no mass scale, and it threw everybody off because it's like, yo, and that shit probably been there for forever.
Right.
For the exact reason I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying now. Go study some shit, man. You're never too old to learn. Go study some laws, man. Put them out there. Hit us, make a meme out the shit. I don't give a fuck what you do. Put them out there though. You know what I mean? People need to know these things. Make the top 100 goofy laws that still exist type shits. I don't know. I might have to YouTube that shit. Somebody probably already did it.
Shit, 37 states got the stand your ground law.
Mm-hmm.
37. That means they ain't fucking around.
But I guarantee you, everybody who didn't know, look that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Why something gotta happen for you to look it up though? Go look it up. The fuck? You know what I mean? Go look it up. Mm-hmm. Put people on game, man. Motherfuckers keeping shit to yourself all the damn time. But my favorite of all time is the no trespassing shit. You on somebody's property, nigga, you ain't supposed to be. I can pop your ass. No questions asked. As long as the gun legal. That ain't the one we all need to be living by, but that seems to be the main one that people want to protect their homes.
Shit, Wikipedia say we in the stand your ground state.
I believe.
That's probably why. Oh yeah, we are. That's probably why if a motherfucker come in your yard
Yeah, that Hatfield and McCoy type shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Don't you cross that motherfucking fence line.
But I think that should be in more like somebody will tell you a drug law quick in a heartbeat. You feel me?
What we know.
But hold up though. Excuse me. Most of the drug laws are new.
Yeah.
Okay? They creating these motherfuckers as they play the game.
As we go
So
along.
if you ain't dealing with drugs, then that shit means nothing it's useless.
True.
It's fucking useless information. I'm talking about the laws that been here that they ain't changed. You know what I mean? Your kids should know the law. This should be some generational shit other than be afraid of the police or whatever the fuck motherfuckers be talking about, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. All this Casper the Friendly Ghost bullshit, man. Everybody ain't oh yeah, I did say that. Don't let me forget to tell you this other story too about the doctor.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you when you took a breath. I was gonna ask you about that.
This shit leaving my head, I feel it. That's why I'm spitting. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be nasty. But listen up. So this morning, my shit was like extra stuffy and shit. So I probably got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, right? So I'm up like 6 something. I went, got me something to eat because I said I should have ate something before I went to bed, but I didn't. And I woke up early, not feeling good. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and tap into the online doctor because it's my sinuses and my allergies, right? So boom. I see a panel of doctors that's available for me to holler at. So I picked this lady because ain't saying nothing wrong with male doctors, but I gambled on her ass. I'm not gonna say her name. I started to, but I was like, nah, we ain't gonna
we not gonna
do no shit like that, right? So boom. I guess because it was early, I got in quick. Boom, we on the screen. She like, tell me what's going on. She looked at what I done typed in for my symptoms and shit, and the medications I'm around here taking for my allergies, and I don't feel like them shits winning the fight, right? So boom. She immediately started talking about COVID, and my facial expression changed. Now, mind you, we can see each other. I know she saw that shit. My big eyebrows touching each other out this motherfucker. Like, here we go with this bullshit. Right? I'm saying COVID. And I'm like, really, I gotta sit here already feeling like shit. And I gotta listen to you talk this bullshit to me, man. For some allergies and this motherfucker, we about to do COVID-19 101 out this bitch. So boom. I let her. And I'm listening. But I'm watching her face as she talked to me. And I'm like, this man, I'm stupid. Because she's selling me something. I worked in sales. I know it. She's selling me something. And I'm trying to understand, motherfucker, you got my chart right there in front of you or my file or whatever the fuck they do this computerized shit where everybody got your information, right? So I'm like, why the fuck is you talking to me about COVID when every time this same round, same time this year, nigga, I'm hollering at y'all for the same exact problem. She blocked all that shit out. This motherfucker went back to the COVID shit. So I'm like, all right, I see now. Whatever you do, don't cuss her the fuck out. Let her talk. Let her talk. And she's smiling while she's saying this shit. I'm like, motherfucker, why is you happy?
It's 6 o'clock in the morning and you want to know why
listen at
happy?
me. Listen at me. Because you're selling me something. You're not telling me something. You're selling me an idea. So I've been talking shit about this COVID the whole fucking pandemic. We've been podcasting, my nigga. You don't believe me? Go back and check them fucking earlier episodes from March all the way up until now. Matter of fact, we did a whole COVID episode where I was putting y'all up on game for shit even popped off.
We talked about COVID for
exactly.
a long time.
Man, if you need to do COVID 101.
All right, come on, man, get to it.
I am. I'm just trying to get people game because, you know, motherfuckers is out here still believing some shit.
Oh, right? My God.
So, look. So, what she tried to tell me was, she said, you took Claritin, ibuprofen, and Flonase. This is shit that I was taking before I even called her. These shits wasn't fighting the allergies and shit back, right? So she telling me, well, it's been 3 days, and since that's not working, you need to go have a COVID test. I said, motherfucker, I ain't been nowhere to be getting no motherfucking COVID. What is you talking about? So I already understood. I'm not about to get no justice equality from this woman for what I'm calling for. All I need you to do is call in some shit so I can go get it and go to sleep. That's all I wanted. This COVID 101 shit, I ain't fucking need that. Nigga ain't got no fucking COVID. First of all, you got to believe in the COVID in order to have the COVID. Is my understanding how this works. And I'm going to tell you what the fuck I mean. So she said, do you have any questions? And I said, yeah. I said, so people ain't getting the flu no more? PK. I know some of y'all don't deal with these doctors. Y'all listen, but you don't really put these motherfuckers in check like I do. Let me tell you what she said. She smiled with that same goofy ass smile and said, we really had less to no flu cases at all. Let me run that shit back, because I don't even think y'all understand. Fuck, this motherfucker just lied to my face with a smile. This nigga said we had little to no flu cases at all. Jesus. Nigga, the flu just disappeared. So let me get this straight. E. coli, what's that? Ebola. Staph, all that shit. Yeah. All that's gone. You motherfuckers made that shit disappear. Word? Huh? You did that? Syphilis. and when I said it, I said I had one question. But I like fucking with motherfuckers when I got them up against the ropes. Fuck that goofy ass smile. So I hit her with another one. I don't know if you ever had the flu. And if you have the flu within a little 24, 48 hour window, they give you Tamiflu, right? This how I knew she lost some motherfucking mind. The flu shit was letting me know, yeah, she a salesman. She on some bullshit. She a fucking agent, right? But I asked about Tamiflu. And if people who've been sick had taken Tamiflu, who's had the flu prior when he didn't have Tamiflu, you know them body aches and the suffering and all of that shit, right, is a monster. But if you catch that Tamiflu in time, like if you catch the flu in time and you take the Tamiflu, you don't suffer like that. To where, you know what I mean, you are real fucked up the way you can't move, like if you ain't had that shit. So I asked her. I was like, so y'all ain't giving out Tamiflu no more either? This motherfucker hit me with bullshit number 3. She said Tamiflu don't really do nothing for the flu. These words came out of her mouth, and I'm like, nigga, I started thinking, when did I start taking Tamiflu? Like early 2000s they came out with this shit? So now you basically just said, you motherfuckers don't know what the fuck you doing. You just took, want to say what, 20 years of research?
What'd she say?
That Tamiflu don't do nothing for the flu. And I know for a fact that shit works. I know for a fact it do.
How many times you had to take that
Man,
shit?
How
many times you had the flu?
In the 2000s, one, two,
three.
Let's say about probably 4 times.
Yeah, because ever since I know you had it twice.
Probably about 4 times.
That's crazy. Y'all better wipe them motherfucking buggies. Whoa.
Look, man.
At the grocery store.
Look, man. Let me get back on her ass, though. We get off the motherfucking video chat. I'm bugging for about 10, 15 minutes to myself. All right. Running around my crib looking for motherfucking shit. And so a little voice in my head said, fuck that shit. Go back and do another video chat with a different doctor. Second opinion. Okay. This time I said I'm gonna fucking videotape the goddamn conversation just in case I get hit with some more bullshit. I'm gonna show y'all rather than just y'all take my word for the shit that I'm trying to put y'all up on. Now, pick the dude this time, all right? This conversation went a lot the way it was supposed to go. Matter of fact, our video chat was like less than 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes tops. He looking at my chart. What I did was I changed the symptom. Okay? Mm-hmm. And that's why I said I probably fucked up with her. I fell into the category of that COVID bullshit by what I put as my symptoms.
Oh, wait. Did you talk about the sneeze?
I didn't. Now I got to bag back for a second. So she asked me how, like, what, you know, and when did it start and all of that shit. She asked me, have I been sneezing? And then I said, you know what? I think I sneezed for the first time yesterday. This bitch said I had COVID. One sneeze.
Oh, you got it.
Matter of fact, I think when I told her that, she was like, oh, I got one.
Right.
You feel me? Right. This nigga sneezed. He got COVID.
Right.
Anybody who, no, not for no allergies. You don't sneeze with allergies. Nigga, it's said on the bottle. It's said on the internet. What the fuck? One sneeze equal COVID, my nigga? Really? That's what we doing?
One sneeze.
One sneeze.
COVID.
One fucking sneeze equal COVID. But let me get back to the other doctor, man, so I can get this shit over with, y'all. So I said sinusitis. Whatever, sinusitis. I had this problem. I got a deviated septum. All right, boom. Okay. I see. What's your? Yeah. Okay. And what? I'm telling you how it's going. No need to put words in. Just understand. All right. Anything else you need? Nah. Call your medicine in. That's all I asked for. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Your girl was wanting me to go take a COVID test. And you motherfuckers out there believing in this COVID don't understand. I said, I get it now. I've heard about it. How people talk about, oh yeah, I had it. And then the people who went to see doctors, like that whole process, I stayed away from that. So that was my first taste for a year, this shit, right? But I got it. I hope you get it. So I was like, yo, if I wasn't me and I was somebody who trusted these motherfuckers, I would have went and got the test. And whatever they said would have went. And then I would have been telling all y'all, I got that shit. But then, I'm sorry. I did forget one. I asked her on some slick shit. So I was like, so what if I go and they say I got it. She said, you gonna have to quarantine for 10 days. And what I wanted to hear was, we have something for you now in case you got it. Here's something that people ain't even peeping. You focusing on that fucking vaccine, right? I just gave you a whole situation y'all asses ain't probably even been thinking about. So what if you got it a year later and all these vaccines is out now, right? What you supposed to take if you got the shit? How come don't nobody know that? Because I'm quite sure, and she said something about, it was either him or her. Somebody said something about you got blood pressure, can't take this, can't take that, all that bullshit, right? All right, so let's run with that. Let's run with that. Everybody can't take everything that you take, just like I can't take everything that you take, right? We all different. How y'all motherfuckers out here telling people to go get the fucking vaccine though? You ain't made this shit. You don't know what's in the shit, but you gonna go tell another motherfucker to go get the vaccine? Because they told you to? And you think that make motherfucking sense? So, watch this. I know people who smoke crack. And if you listen to a crackhead, he'll tell you it's the best motherfucker. These niggas start dancing. Huh? They dance when they happy or when they get some crack, right? So if that's what crack does that mean I should go fucking smoke crack? Nah, and you ain't neither. So get the fuck out of here with that. Go take the vaccine shit, man. Fuck is wrong with you, man? Man. Look. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to make you fucking think. That's it. Think just because you took the shit. That's you. But why would you tell another motherfucker to take the shit? Because here's where I'm at with it. What if the motherfucker you do tell to go take it, and then they die? Right? What if you are the reason, you are the person that pushed that person who wasn't going to do it, wasn't even thinking about the shit, but you said, go get the vaccine. And then they do. And then they die. Now, I'm going to get even ill. I'm going to rub it all the way to fucking. It's a man. He's a father. He's a provider. You killed him. With your misinformation having ass. See, I already know they're going to flag me for this shit. Because they don't like it when I talk that real shit.
Yeah, you going hard.
I expect, look, this live might not even be live.
Right?
You feel me? I expect to get flagged. We've been having this beef the whole time. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you done said the word.
My job and obligation is to spark thought. That's it. You ain't got to believe shit I say. I tell you my stories because they real. I tell you my experiences because they real. You get what you want from that. But I'm going to say some shit that's going to make you think that's what we do here. But back to that. Don't tell people to take the vaccine if you don't know shit about the vaccine.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. How are you out here being a salesman of death? You are no different than a drug dealer. Yeah. For all you holy and sanctified people who don't want to cross certain lines, it ain't no different to me. You're a peddler. You're a salesman. You're a pusher. What are you pushing? You can't even tell me what's in the shit. Huh? What's in the shit? What's in it?
All I know is it's two different ones.
Of
course it got antibodies in it.
But once again, the question to her was, if I got it, what I'm supposed to do? She said, go home for 10 days. So here's where my head went.
You're supposed to
So I'm supposed to sit here and suffer?
Yeah. Yeah. She didn't even tell you to treat your symptoms.
But I'm already suffering. This is why it was surreal for me. I'm already now feeling good. Is why I'm calling you in the first place. So basically, this conversation with you is mute. You ain't no motherfucking help. I'm glad I ain't had to pay for that shit. But there are people who pay for that motherfucking bullshit, who pay for that type of treatment and go home. Don't get that second opinion. You believe what the first motherfucker said, and you ran with it. Then you out here telling another motherfucker what the wrong nigga said. Because if I gave you them two scenarios, because I am feeling better off of what he did and what he gave me, that's what I needed. But had I listened to her, do you know what type of shit I would be? This show wouldn't have been on. Okay? If I'd have went, them motherfuckers would have been like, yo, this nigga got COVID-19.
Oh,
I wouldn't be here tonight.
Where would you be at?
In the crib, mad than a motherfucker, trying to figure out where the fuck I get the COVID-19 from, nigga. I know where the fuck I've been at. You know what I mean? Smoking, nigga, talking shit. Like, which one of you, hey, motherfucker, you was over my house Thursday, nigga. You sick? Come on, bruh. Don't do your boy like that.
Oh,
right, but that's where I would have been, man. You know what I mean? I'd have been making a lot of phone calls. I'd have been breaking up with niggas like, nigga, don't come over my house no more. Spraying all you niggas with Lysol at the motherfucking gate, son. Come over here, suited and booted, masked up, nigga.
Oh,
motherfucking saran wrap, nigga, condoms on it, everything, nigga. Don't come up in my motherfucking spot no more, nigga, unless you thorough. Right. But they tried to get me, babe. I'm saying they tried to get your boy at a weak moment, at a vulnerable moment in my life. Yo, motherfuckers ain't shit.
Yeah, I had a similar experience. They wanted me to wait in the car though when I went to the doctor because I had said I had some aches and I wasn't having like any congestion problems, but I felt like I worked out for 24 hours straight. Like my body felt like.
But there are no other viruses. We have a little to none.
Right. So that's why they were saying when they took my blood and then they prescribed me a steroid and said that they didn't even say like quarantine or nothing. It wasn't no treat your symptoms or nothing. So then the medicine wasn't working. I got a second opinion.
There you go.
They got me in this small room on the outside. This woman got full protection.
She got on the whole suit.
She got on the
hazmat suit.
Yes.
She's going to the moon on your ass.
Yes.
She had on moon boots too.
Yes. Talking about you have signs of symptoms of COVID. I'm like, I got allergies. Can y'all just please help me feel better? And this prednisone got me up feeling like a crackhead 3-4 days in a row on 3 hours of sleep. I need help.
Look, man, I ain't trying to fuck with you and your beliefs on this COVID shit. Every time I try to talk to somebody, it's always when they say, I had it. Yeah, you did. I never got the chance to. There are some who I do the whole breakdown with, and by the time I get done talking to their ass, they talking shit about COVID and they don't think it's real. Because I'm going to ask you some very intelligent questions that you probably was in a vulnerable state when you was sick, so you wasn't thinking about that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like even questioning because you just wanted to get better, and that's all part of the game for me. I get that. But here's some even deeper shit. And I've said this before, but I'm going to bring it up now just because I told you that story. So what I gathered was, as a matter of fact, I asked, about that. So I said, if I had H1N1, you're not going to treat me for that. Which means I'm about to go through hell regardless of what you do. This is why that question about if I had it and you quarantine for 10 days was very important because in a slick way, I just told her, you're a foul motherfucker. Like, this got to be you breaking code of ethics. Because you just sat here and said, I ain't giving you shit. Hey, fuck race. I ain't even got time to get into that shit. Common sense. So you ain't gonna give me nothing. You ain't gonna try to save my black ass from all this motherfucking pain and misery I'm about to go through. You just gonna let me go through it. And my nigga, if you strong enough to survive this, then that's what it is. Who in their right motherfucking mind think that's okay? This is where people who popped that they had that COVID shit lose me. There are times, right, where you don't have to suffer. Not having insurance versus having insurance, where you're able to afford the medicines to alleviate or make you feel better, right? Versus you not even being on that level and you just take whatever the fuck they give you. Some people come from them humble beginnings. You don't know. Just even as a kid, you don't know how to take care of yourself. If you get sick, that's anybody. It just doesn't have an age group. That's the crazy shit. It don't have an age group. If you're sick and you're weak and you can't do nothing for yourself, then that's on everything. That's anybody. You sick, nigga. You need help, nigga. Soup. Motherfuckers used to give us soup. I don't think you heard me. Motherfuckers would give you soup and tea, Vicks, to alleviate whatever it is that's wrong with you. You can remember being sick as a kid, as a motherfucking adult, right? Until you got to the point where you could afford the medicines and had a better understanding of how to take care of yourself. Not mama, not grandmama, not daddy. You taking care of yourself. I went through that phase. I was getting sick. My motherfucking grandmother is a goddamn nurse. But I still went through shit because I didn't know. It could have been, maybe I didn't tell her in enough time. But that's like the Tamiflu shit. Back to my point. If you're not treating whatever's wrong with you, and that's anything, nigga, gonorrhea, sinuses, anything, bronchitis, asthma, if you don't treat these treatable diseases in enough time, you're going to suffer. Don't think COVID. That's period. Feel me on this. That's period. You motherfucking cut your motherfucking finger from here to here. If you don't treat it properly, it could get affected. Now you ain't got no motherfucking hand. But if you got the presence of mind to get this taken care of, whether it's stitches, antibiotics, cream, all that shit, and you're fortunate enough not to get stabbed in your motherfucking blood system, you go through the motherfucking process, you heal, you go on about your business, you got a little scar to show everybody, but you still living. And you really didn't suffer much. You trying to tell me a motherfucker say COVID-19 and we have little to no flu symptoms at all. Cases at all. How? Somebody tell me how is a doctor, the same motherfucker that tells you you're sick with COVID, you have to trust her and what people like her to tell you this shit. And it's okay. Nothing's going to happen to her for what we did today. I'm not going to pursue her. I'm not going to try to do anything. You just proved my point that I've been trying to make since March of last year. You just showed me I was right the whole fucking time I've been talking shit. And how you're getting away with what you're getting away with. I saw it. Knew it, but I saw it. And I'm like, damn. There are people who believe in skin color and it's a lot of ignorance. And I don't mean ignorance in a disrespectful way, because ignorance means shit you don't know. Okay? There are people who don't know. There are people who scare easily. There are people who quick to believe anything. And if you got enough of them, you got a pandemic. You got a motherfucking pandemic. A pandemic of ignorant motherfuckers. That's what you got. You got a pandemic of you got a pandemic of people who will believe anything anybody tell them. And that's it, man. I want you to use your own brains and think. Challenge this shit. Like, feel me. Challenge, question this shit. Don't just do internet research. Not on that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you would have had to go and start when I started. And I know you didn't do that. You basically went off of information of people's opinions who ain't know shit. Because they didn't know shit. And don't act like you don't remember that. They showed you terrified doctors who did interviews in the beginning. And they couldn't tell you shit. Remember that. They couldn't tell you ain't no shit. These same fucking doctors, though, they don't have that look of concern. Matter of fact, they lost that shit by the 4th of fucking July. They wasn't looking like that no more. The whole narrative changed. And within them, March, April, May, June, July, within them 5 months, they told 5,000 lies. And y'all went with every last one of them shits. I fell back. I already knew what time it was. I fell back. So I'm like, okay, teenagers. So I forgot the age. It was either 14 or 13. Back me up. If you were 14 or 13, you ain't had to wear no mask. So now this genius of a virus knows your birthday. See? You ain't even look at it that way. It knows your birthday. It knows how old you are. Yeah, y'all ran with that one? Okay. Not only that, the kids' antibodies is strong enough to fight the disease. Okay, but what about the healthy adults? Because as you get older, you're supposed to get stronger until you meet that mid-range point where your shit start deteriorating. So that can't be true, but you believed it anyway. Okay. What was the next piece of bullshit after that? The mask issue and what types of masks you need to have. I got you, yo. I don't want to stop. I got you. I'm going to read. So what about the vaccinated? Yeah, we're going to get on all that. Drop jewels. Talk to me. Talk to me. That's what I need. I need for motherfuckers to understand I'm not the only one I had seeing this dumb shit and motherfuckers is playing along. I get it. I get it. What I don't get, though, is that there are people in our communities working as an agent. And I can't call it nothing else. Did you not see SNL this weekend? They made a whole skit on the old peeps. Nah, man. I'm going to check it out. Hey, you're a fucking agent. And if that's like some childhood sick ass shit you wanted to be and you out here playing around with this virus, man, you a dirty motherfucker. I see people, come get your shots. It's your drive. And I let all them old people. You gonna do that to our elders? Not even question. Let me dig in on that. We're supposed to protect our elders. I have close friends to me, right? I ain't even talked to them, man. Like, this is a gap. Not to disrespect what they believe in. And I get it. I keep saying that. I get it. They have sick people in their families that, and they don't want them to get it. I get that shit. Take the precaution. I'm not saying don't do that. That's not what I'm talking about. But this shit ain't been adding up from the dough. And then the infamous Powerball of vaccines that came out all at the same motherfucking time. Come on, man. Come on, man. Then you got people, legends, dying from taking the motherfucking shot. And if that is not enough, what it's going to take, man? Because when you die, that's it. You ain't going to pay nobody. That's it. That's it. You can't undo that shit. You can't undo it. So you will tell somebody you love to take that 50-50, because that's what I'm going to call it. Take that 50-50. Man, I ain't telling nobody in my family to go get that shit. I ain't take to the work. Hold up though, because there are some frontline people who have to take the shot. I'm not talking about y'all.
Yeah,
Hey. I should have said that in the beginning, because I probably even got y'all mad already. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about y'all. Y'all have to do it to make a living. That's your thing. I get it. I'm not talking about y'all. You had to take it to do the job that you have to do. I'm not attacking that. That's the risk you took. I get it. I'm talking about the people who don't have to take the shot, that's taking the shot, and then telling you to go get the shot. And I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers giving out $30 referral coupons on this shit. How the fuck is you telling another motherfucker to take the shot? What do you get? If you bring in another motherfucker and he says, Tiffany Jackson signed the paper for you to get this shot, I get what? What you get? What you get? You get $1,000 off on your taxes? You agents, nigga. You fucking agents. You know what I mean? Referrals. That's it. I'm dead ass, yo. It's shit. Make it make sense then. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Dang, these motherfuckers ain't never came up with shit on the fly ever in your motherfucking life. Ever. Ever. And now all of a sudden, you the smartest motherfucker on the planet because they told you so? Fuck out of here, nigga. But who you an agent for? Why are you trying to kill other people? I don't understand that. Don't tell other people to take the fucking vaccine just because you took it. If you ain't getting paid for that shit, don't do that shit. Keep it to yourself. Be thankful it worked for you. Let other people make up their own fucking minds on what they want to do. Yeah. That sounds about, hey, word, another stimulus check? Right. Because I damn sure ain't getting my second one. We ain't going to talk about that.
Wait, what?
I ain't get my second one.
About another stimulus check.
Nah, he's making a joke about what they getting paid.
Oh,
to refer them. Yeah, the referral program and shit. Yeah, nigga, you gonna get an extra stimulus.
Ooh,
we gonna give you an extra $10,000 on your EBT card type shit. You know what I mean?
Oh hell.
And I know,
that shit don't even matter to me.
I know it's people who want to believe. I know it's people who want to go on with their life. And I know it's people who want to use the term get back to normal. But dude, we is not going back. Let that shit go.
Ever.
Ain't nothing gonna be the fucking same no more, man. They have a plan for a new world order. And tell you what's funny? I ain't even heard that word in probably like 10 months, if not more. I ain't heard nobody popping the NWO shit lately because they distracting us with mass shootings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The more I talk, the better I'm feeling. I just want y'all to know that. If you don't see it on my face, man.
Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
You did.
Real
Hey, man.
Podcast.
Knowledge plus the wisdom equals understanding. Use it. Start questioning this shit, man. Not just the people. Question. I like to think it's a lot of smart people out here. Question that shit, man. Watch out. Sting gonna come out. Yo, question that shit though, man. I know Facebook gonna be all on my ass talking about my video ain't factual. Fuck you, nigga. I don't need you, nigga. I do this shit because I can. Nigga, fuck you mean? I don't care. I don't care. I have a life, dude. I got shit I be doing when I ain't doing this. So it don't bother me. I'm not a dude who, when you fucking put me in Facebook jail or whatever bullshit, I'm not gonna lose no sleep, nigga. I'm not gonna lose no sleep. You know what I mean? I know how to change my IP address, nigga. Don't play with me. I have 15 motherfucking podcasts on this bitch. I'll go out and buy some makeup, nigga. You'll never catch me. You'll never catch me. Don't play with me, man. Stop lying to fucking people. And upgrade y'all shit. Upgrade y'all shit.
What?
Upgrade y'all shit. Talking about we gonna start paying people. Slow ass nigga. You should have been on that. You should have been on that. I look at people goofy ass videos and they got 615 million views. Ooh, that person should be rich by now. And y'all just now deciding to pay a motherfucker. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all made that much money? You need to pay me. You need to pay me for all the views y'all keep stealing, nigga. We ain't never gonna let that shit go. I know y'all be playing with my numbers. I love it. I love it. Keep letting me talk, though. Keep letting me talk. It's other young guys out here that's gonna be doing the same thing, man. Soldiers for truth. You know what I mean? So, once again, man, Big Bass, K Anonymous, Real Rap Talk Podcast. We just doing what we do, man. We'll see
what
y'all.
We do, how we do what we do.
You know what I mean? We'll be back Sunday. I don't know what time. I'm gonna go back to the regular format. That way y'all know when the show is gonna be popping and what time, man. I'm still conflicted because I got some other things going on, so I can't always. I'm one man. I can't do it all. I'm trying to get a lot of shit done, man, and my health bouncing back. I want to get back to doing the things that I love, and I'm about to start doing that again. The weather's changing. It's nice. If I can get past this allergy bullshit, like I hope this a one and done for me until September when the weather change again, so I can go ahead and enjoy the rest of the year, man. And to anybody out there dealing with allergies, because I done hollered at a lot of my people and they all saying the same shit, headaches and stuffy noses, and you ain't got COVID, man. You ain't got COVID. Do your regular routine. If you person who deal with allergies on a regular, don't let the motherfuckers trick you, Duke, into taking that fucking shot, y'all. My frontline people, I salute y'all on some real shit. Like everybody that has to take that shit because of their job, I get it. I respect that. I wasn't talking about y'all. I'm talking about these agents that's out here motherfucking getting their EBT hooked up and shit. Getting that extra stimulus money and shit. Go out here and bring back bodies. I get it. I did sales. I know the game, man. Hope this helped you. I hope it was informative. I hope you learned some. I hope you fuck with us. And we'll see y'all on Sunday, man. I'll post on my page. So what you have looking forward to 2021. Growth, Michael Henderson. Growth. I stress to people, if you didn't learn to get on your hustle from being quarantined in 2020, then 2021 ain't your year. That's what I got. Hustle. They not playing. Just understand that. Somebody else has a plan. And that plan is to get your ass motivated to go get this bag. That's what the plan is. So go get it.
Oh shit.
I appreciate that, and I hope you come back and fuck with us, man. Send me a friend notification so I can send you notifications when we about to go live. You know what I mean? Nah, they ain't playing, and I ain't playing either. So it's a fair fight.
Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe.
No doubt. No doubt. We'll see y'all Sunday, man.
Peace.
Peace.